rock.
We'll teach you all about transparency and the right to record in public. He's not afraid to grab a few snacks in government public buildings.
So we're good at activism. We're going to check out the Department of Labor. Department of Labor? I don't have ID. You can sign me in. No, I don't. But
You need to show identification. Like you can go
I'm going to a public entity.
Huh?
I'm going to a public entity. I need to conduct business. You can't deny me that.
Well, I need to sign in. That's what they told us.
You can put my name. I don't have ID, man.
What's your name?
Workers' comp?
Oh, I've been here. I've definitely been here before.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Yes.
We have 25 minutes push video.
Check in with security. Yeah, you gotta give me an ID.
Oh, I don't give IDs to go to public places.
But you have to.
Public entities.
Before
This is the lobby. Yeah. Hello.
Did you give me an ID downstairs?
No. I'm here anonymously, sir. I'm okay for now. Thank you.
I just asked him just now. When's the last time downstairs? Take his ID or whatever.
Oh, side service?
agree. Go to the activist avenue. Just did a video on this.
Yeah, you will come out. You next. No, you get now.
I apologize. I was coming at you a little aggressive.
He with me. He all right.
Who, him? Boss man. With the bag and the cigarette?
What's up?
You don't have ID, boss. They're not going to see you. They're not going to see you, boss. You have to come back with ID.
May I ask who you are?
I'm the supervisor of security of the building.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Walking around the floor without permission. He behind the desk and he's supposed to have his hand back.
What is it that you need, sir?
I'm gathering what I need, sir. Public information.
Okay. All right, so can we make the exit this way?
When I finish conducting
It's
business.
not when you're finished. You're finished now because they called me up here due to the
They
fact
can
that
call
you
you
don't
up
have your
here.
IDs. You don't
It's
have your
okay.
ID.
I'm not receiving services.
You're
And they
not receiving
can't.
services.
I'm not accessing the computer lab. I'm not accessing none of
What
that
are you
stuff.
doing here? You got your information, right? You got
I
your
didn't see a
information.
sign that said that, ma'am. I see a sign that says I can't go into those rooms.
But what are
I
you
don't see a
doing
sign that
here?
says I can't walk in this lobby.
But what are you working in the lobby for?
This is
You
a
don't have
pub-
no business. This
I
is
just
not
told you I
public.
did. The New York State Department of Labor is non-public, sir.
What are you doing here, though? You have that purpose. You see,
I
everyone
to-
up
I
here,
told
they have
you.
a purpose.
I told you.
He's getting checked in to find something out for what he needs. Everyone is getting. What are you doing?
You work for the Department of Labor?
What are you doing up here? I work in the building.
Oh,
You're
okay.
in my building.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm actually in a public entity right now.
No one's
That's within your private building.
Okay. You have to leave.
Why?
Okay? If you don't leave, I'm gonna have to call the cops. Either one or the other.
You can.
There's no one.
You can do
what
whatever
are you
you
doing?
want,
What are you doing? What is the purpose of you standing here?
sir. Have a nice day. Okay.
What is the purpose?
I don't want to converse with you anymore.
The build.
Have a good day,
This
sir.
is about to close. You have to
Okay.
exit.
Okay.
What are you still doing here?
Because it's public, I have a right to be here.
Why? What do you want to be
I
here
have
for?
a right to be here,
To do
sir.
what?
I have a right to be
What
here,
is
sir.
it? We're gonna have to call the cops because he's not listening and he's saying he has a right to be here to do what? You're not doing anything.
Can I speak to the supervisor for the Department of Labor, please? Thank you.
Exactly.
I'm a member of the public that all of you service, and I'm not being rude to anybody.
215. We're done talking. We're done talking. We're done. 215 West 125th Street.
Ma'am, whenever you have time,
251.
can I ask you for help?
Say that again.
You see that sign right there, baby? It says I need your ID.
Yes,
You can't
yes.
hold it without an
Maybe to like use the computers and stuff, but I can come gather.
What is this?
Ma'am, respectfully, ma'am, when I'm in public, I like to stay anonymous
But mister, this
because
is
of
government.
retaliation.
This is a government office.
I know.
ID.
I just want to gather public information, ma'am. That's it. I have the right to come into a public entity and gather public information, ma'am, while being anonymous.
You bypassed the first floor.
No, I went past the security, gave him my name.
You didn't take your ID out.
That's fine.
That's why we have
But there's people here. Somebody comes off the elevator now. We don't know who he is, and he busts you in the head and do whatever. We don't know who it is. And
You guys have cameras all around this
No, that
building,
don't
right?
matter. We still don't got the name. If they run down the stairs, we don't know who
Sir,
they
people have a right to be anonymous in public. This is a public entity. I have a right to be anonymous here.
are. Come on floor.
He looks Hispanic. I don't know.
I won't go nowhere. I'll wait for
He's
them.
wearing a white shirt,
Yeah.
with black pants and black sneakers, and he has a black.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I speak to the supervisor, please? Wait, what side of your workforce? So now you're just gonna ignore the public.
He's probably.
You're gonna ignore the public asking for help?
You don't know who you are.
My last name is.
You have to know who I am to help me?
When you're in here, things happen here.
Sir, I'm a member. I'm not here with no ill intent.
But that's why rules are made.
I'm not here with no ill intent, no nefarious reasons. I'm here to gather public information, which is you see what I'm doing, right? See, so you're saying the public can't come up here and gather pamphlets?
Sir, the police are on their way. You can talk to them. All right.
I didn't call them. You talk to them. You called them.
Yeah, for you.
Why would I talk to
You're
them?
gonna have to explain to them why you're up here.
I don't have to explain myself to nobody. I'm in public.
You're trespassing because they're asking what you're doing and you're not trying to leave.
You work
don't
for a
have ID.
private building. You don't
where's your
work for the
ID?
state.
Where's your ID?
You don't work for the
Where's your ID?
state.
Do you see
Can I
the
see-
sign there? She
I'll
works
show
for
you-
the state, so she can ask you his
Right,
ID.
right.
Ryan, can you ask him what his ID is?
Sir, may I have your identification, please?
What do I need that for?
It says it right there.
To gather pamphlets? I need an ID?
No, you said you asked for a supervisor.
Yeah. Can I speak to your
In order
supervisor,
speak to the
please?
supervisor, I have to put you in the computer, sir. In order to put you.
You want to put my name? I'm not gonna give my ID.
I have to ask for your ID, sir.
Mm-hmm.
To access this premises.
Is that
This
a law or is
premises,
that
once
just
you
like a
step-
policy?
No, that's the law. Once you step off
Okay.
the elevator, I have to ask you for your ID.
You can ask me if you want, man.
But we're gonna wait for the police. Yeah, we already got you, so it's
Okay.
okay. This ain't how you get hurt, brother. You think you gonna get help now?
They have to help the public. That's why they get
Are they
paid. That's
helping
why
you now?
that's why they take our tax
You getting
dollars.
help now?
They take our tax dollars so they can help us,
Are they helping
right?
you now?
It's all right.
They're not. The cops are being called.
Okay, and I have the right to redress my government. If they deny me public services, I can file a complaint, right?
Problem, son. Don't worry. Just
That's
wait till the
fine.
cops. They'll situate that.
You called. You called them,
I was just at my last building.
and you was polite and you helped me, right?
Oh, you the rover. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So you coming down with me? Yeah, you at the front desk. Yeah. Okay, got you. Yeah.
Take care.
And this one here too. It's closed.
Man, what time does this office close?
1:30.
And what time is it now, please?
3.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to use it. I'm finished.
Oh, that's the same one. We've been to the one. We've been to that one. There's one at Hunts Point, Brooklyn Boulevard. I don't think we've been there. I think we have, honestly. Been there, Hunts Point. 901 East Tremont Avenue. Oh shit, it is Friday. Can I speak to the supervisor, please?
Babe,
about receiving public
I
information?
swear to God, I need your ID.
Man,
I
that's a
wouldn't even
policy.
lie.
Can we have a cordial conversation,
But
please?
you cannot record me. I don't give you permission to do that. Now that's where we're gonna draw the line.
Ma'am, you're in public.
But I don't give you permission to record.
You can ask me
sweetheart.
nicely.
I am
And
asking you nicely.
I can, you know,
I
if you
don't
give me
give you
respect, I can
permission.
respectfully not put you on my camera, but
But I asked you
demand me
respectfully,
is-
and I asked you very nicely to not record me.
all right.
I
All
don't.
right. Because you're asking nicely, I
don't
didn't put you on
wanna give you
camera not one
permission.
time this whole time.
I'm not sure what you're doing with your phone, sir.
You know that once you leave your house, you're on camera everywhere. You didn't give the stores, the ATM permission. There's no expectation of privacy in public. I'm not trying to argue with
But
you. I
that's
just want to
your
let you know
personal
that.
phone.
That's right.
That's not a camera for security.
That's right. I just want to speak to the supervisor so I can be on my way. That's it.
30. Yeah. They need that closed for me. And 30, he gotta get on the phone.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I took him in here.
Yeah, but nobody's in there, so I gotta let them know to put them.
No, yes.
No, you gotta go on.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, Mr. Chatfield.
Do you have a pen and a piece of paper?
I do.
Can I use one? I just want to fill something out. Thank you.
Here's the pen. You can use the back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So even if somebody needed, let's say somebody needed a resume, but they don't want to become a member of the OL, would the staff accommodate them by printing something out for them?
Will have to show your ID.
Even
You
to
have to put it in the computer. That's
Like-
not becoming a member.
okay, so if I just want somebody to
That's for
print
safety
something
and
out for me,
security purposes.
okay, I understand that. If I needed some,
That's just the protocol, sir.
okay, I understand.
Like
If I,
she'll tell you, I asked her for her ID and she didn't have hers earlier, and she had to come back.
that's fine.
It's not. I didn't make the rule up. Albany made the rule up. It's not.
No,
me.
that's fine.
I want to let anybody in. I didn't make the rule.
But I prefer to be anonymous in public, especially in public entities. But I still have a right to come and ask questions and get public information.
No, I understand.
That's
But
what I'm
this is
saying.
But this is a government office.
Right, which means I have the right to record. This is public. You know, if it was McDonald's, they could ask me to leave. But because it's a state agency, I could come and record.
They actually can call the authorities and say that you're trespassing. in
How?
a Government office.
You can't trespass in public without committing a crime. I'm not committing a crime,
This is
so
not considered the public. This is a government office. So it's not considered public.
it's publicly owned.
No, it's government.
The people own the government, ma'am. We own the government. That makes it public.
Yeah, how that works.
You saying that the people don't own the government?
No. The people are a part of the government.
We
In the bag?
we own the government, ma'am.
Can you take her back where she left her water out?
The people own the government. We pay taxes.
We pay taxes, but
To
we don't own the
access.
government.
All right. We can agree to disagree. You know. Can I speak to somebody that works at the Department of Labor so I can submit this?
I need your ID though, sir. No, you can go into the resource room, sir.
I need to submit this form to somebody at the Department of Labor.
I have to have your ID. You have to give me your ID, sir. So I can locate you in the system.
I'm not a client. I'm just a member of the public trying to get public information. That's it.
So, sir, I'm unable to assist you without having your ID.
Okay. So are you saying that the public can't receive services unless they give their ID?
No, I'm saying that you have to give your ID just as the 124 people before you that came in today.
So I can't receive
Everyone gave-
services unless I give them my ID?
Sir, the sign says there that you have that in order to have a good one and service security purposes that you need to see your ID.
I don't believe that maybe can you ask somebody at the Department of Labor? Because I don't want nobody to deny me public services.
I'm not trying to deny you, sir.
Right.
I just want your ID so I can put it in the computer so I can get you the help.
Maybe you could speak to the supervisor just to make sure
Sir,
that you're doing the right thing.
They're not gonna come out here unless they see you in the system. You can't go in the system without your ID. Hello, sir. How you doing? Good afternoon. How may I help you?
Do you guys still fax paperwork over for like job related? Yeah.
May I have your ID?
I'm not trying to be on the camera.
That's fine. You in public, bro.
Yeah.
You on cameras as soon as you leave your house. You on a million cameras. You don't complain about those cameras.
On yours.
That's like being in Times Square, going up to everybody that's recording and say, "Don't put me on your camera."
There's a difference when you got a problem with somebody. It's just like I put you on camera and I say, okay, he's coming out right now.
My mother is a lawyer. I have to state on this camera you do not have the right to record.
I know
No
about
matter
that.
what he tries to use it for, it's not valid for court. My mom is a lawyer.
I just want to submit this request so I could be on my way. That's it.
his ID, no problem. Now he can go into the room and fax it out.
I understand, man, but
That's just the process.
I also have a right to receive public service. I also have a right to receive public information.
Brown,
It's the same thing as when I stuck a gun in his face. So let me get your ID, then they give him the ID. They follow those
Brown,
rules, those
Brown.
people.
Hello, Bobby. How you doing? Hi, sir. How may I help you?
Excuse me, you work for the Department of Labor? I'd like to submit this FOIA request. Yeah.
Okay.
They're saying I need ID to submit a FOIA request. I'm trying to let them know that I don't need an ID. For who?
For the police.
To submit a public records
Sir,
request?
I'm just letting you know what you did.
Are you denying me my right?
I'm not denying you anything.
Well, I'd like to submit this with somebody that works for the Department of Labor. I need a copy.
You have to wait.
Okay, when the police come, you're gonna come back and give me
I'm not.
service?
It'll be somebody else will help.
From the Department of Labor? What was your name?
My name is Purdy.
Ferdy?
Yep.
Your title?
Just LSR.
Okay, thank you.
Just have a seat.
Alrighty. I'm not going past this lobby. I'm not trying to go over there, so, and I never even attempted to go there. The police are gonna fucking take forever, bro.
Oh, okay. So people are coming.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Is there anything that we can help you with?
Yeah, you can have them provide me public service.
Did they ask you to leave?
Why would they do that?
Because this is a public place?
Yeah.
Ask him to show his identification, which states right here, to access the premises, he has to show his identification. He has to show his identification.
But why can't you show your ID, sir?
Many reasons.
It's their store policy. It's their policy. They need to verify who comes into this building.
That's okay. I understand that. But I have the right to be in public anonymously.
That's fine, but they're asking you
Right.
to do something. And they're asking you for a valid ID. That's
You
all.
just said it's fine.
To be in here, but
Yeah,
they're asking you for valid
right.
ID.
To use the computers, to access those rooms. I don't need an ID to stand right here in this public lobby.
It says the premises. It doesn't say the house.
Is that a policy or a law?
That is the law and the policy.
What law is it to be in public anonymously?
In the commission. I explained that
So-
to the gentleman.
so please-
I'm gonna try to be as respectful as possible, right? It's your y'all job is to protect my rights and enforce the law. I'm here trying to receive public services, which I have a right to receive. I don't have to get my ID, maybe if I want to be a client, if I want to sign up to be a client, or if I want to go into those rooms, maybe I have to give ID. But to come here and submit a FOIA request, which is another right, I have a right to receive public services, and I have a right to submit a FOIA. I hope that
Just give us 1 second.
I hope that you. I have to show ID to. I don't even have to give my name for a FOIA request, and that's a right. I could request information anonymously. Why would I request information anonymously and then give them my ID? That makes no sense. I have a right. All Americans have right
When
to
you
receive
do
public
other,
information.
Stuff like that anonymously, you can send it by mail.
I can also do it in person, ma'am. I can also,
You
ma'am.
can just drop it off and
I'm trying to. They don't want to. They're not letting me submit my FOIA. They're denying me my right. I don't know. Maybe they called you. I didn't call you. There's no crime here.
you have to show them ID. And
I don't have to show ID to submit a FOIA. It's a right.
That's their right. That's their policy.
So you're gonna aid them in violating my rights?
That's their policy, and they even have signed
Their
here.
policy. What about, you know that the FOIA is a law? It's a FOIA law. Freedom of Information law. It's a law. It's above any of their policies. So you're gonna enforce their policy over the FOIA law?
That's the state building's policy. So
Okay.
nothing we can do about it.
And the FOIA is a state law. Do you understand? I have a right
I
to.
understand.
Right. So
But you have to understand their policies too.
you can't put policy over law, ma'am. You can't. Can you put policy over law, ma'am? They also have a policy that says no food or beverage. Will I get arrested if for my drink?
Nobody's saying that you're going to get arrested.
Will I get arrested for having a drink in here?
Nobody's saying you're going to get
But
arrested.
it's their policy.
They said you have to leave the building. You have to leave the building.
You only could trespass me from public if I'm committing a crime, like being disorderly. You can't deny me public services because I have a Gatorade in my hand. You can't deny me public services. It's It's against the law, and it's prejudice. I can't think of the word right now, but you can't deny the public services.
The customer code of conduct which is violated.
Do you put a room?
No,
They say, wait for the cops to come to receive public services. That's what I'm doing. Are you going to help me receive my public services?
To provide her your ID so you can submit your application.
I want to speak to somebody.
And also, she said that's the law.
It's not the law. I need to speak to, so show me the law then. I need to speak to somebody that works for the Department of Labor. Can you get somebody that works for the Department of Labor?
For you to talk to someone, you have to produce your ID so they know that who you are. You cannot just come, oh, I want to talk to this, I want to talk to this and that.
This is a private agency? This the Department of Labor? Right. Right. Do I have a right to receive public services?
You have a right to receive your public
Right.
service.
So why am I not receiving
But
public
you have
services?
to follow the
Why am I not
instructions.
receiving public services?
You heard what she said.
No, I didn't.
Your complaint will be anonymous. You here is not anonymous.
I'm not accessing none of the restricted areas.
Cameras here.
Okay, that's fine. I can request those too.
You have to provide
Those are all public information.
identification to be here.
No, I do not. It's public. So show me the law.
You're gonna have to leave the building.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please? Can you call a supervisor? Because you're helping them violate my rights. You're violating two rights. All right? The FOIA law, this is what you're violating, right?
I don't violate your right.
Right.
I don't violate.
You're saying that I don't have a right to be here, ma'am? Sir?
No,
You're saying I don't have a right to be
I
here?
didn't- You have a right to.
So what crime am I committing that you're
But
asking me
you
to
have
leave?
to follow the instructions.
I'm
what you want to do.
Let me explain something to
You
you.
want to talk to the sergeant. They ask the
Let me- I
supervisor.
wanna explain something to you.
They ask.
I'm in public,
keep your
ma'am.
distance,
I'm in
please.
public, ma'am.
Yeah, even you in
I'm
the
in public.
you have to keep your distance.
No, I don't. That's
This
not a
is
law.
my safety zone.
That's not a
This
law.
is my safety zone.
It's not a law.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
So I just want to explain to you so that your qualified immunity is out the window. I'm engaged in multiple protected activities. One is freedom of press, right? Freedom of speech, and I have a right to request public information. So you're going to violate 3 rights here today?
We didn't do
You're
that.
asking me to
We
leave
didn't
public
do
for
that.
what? What crime am I committing that I can't be here?
I'm just
Am I
telling
being
you.
disorderly?
I'm just
Am I
telling
cursing
you.
people
Your
out?
instructions.
That's not
You have
against
to
the
follow
law.
the instruction.
That's not against the law.
You have to follow.
That's
their
not against the law.
instructions.
You just said I can't get arrested. You can't ask me to
They
leave
just
for
don't
having a
give you-
Gatorade. If I'm not committing a crime, I have a right to be in public and receive. Okay, I have a right to be here for 15 minutes. It's public. I pay taxes so that I can receive public services. I'm not being.
Here, it's trespassing.
Everybody has to leave, right? I'm not here committing a
So I'm asking you
crime.
question. So at 4 o'clock, if you're still here, it's trespassing, right? Because we close.
If
at
I
4.
stay here
You should be closed
and
at
I'm
4.
forcing myself to stay in a closed
So you're gonna
area,
leave at 4?
I have to leave. Everybody has to leave, right?
We all heard
I
you.
still have to
Leave.
receive
Yeah.
public
We
services.
close at 4, bro.
That's
It
fine.
don't matter if you're
I'm not here to
gonna
commit a crime, sir. I'm here to receive public information.
You're being,
That's
You're
it.
being difficult.
How?
And you're
Listen,
like,
sir, it says right here in the Department of Labor, it says that if you fail to abide by this code of conduct, that they will not.
What code of conduct's that?
They'll restrict you of your privileges. By not
Let me
proving
see.
your ID. It
Show me
says it
that.
Right here. States it right here in both.
You have many, right? You have many. You have many of them. Oh, yeah. You can keep them.
As a customer of the Career Center system, I'm not a customer. I'm a member of the public trying to submit a FOIA request. I don't have to, maybe that's in like the computer room. If you're a customer, you're in the system, you might have to follow these. I'm a member of the public visiting to receive public information. That's it. And regardless, you can't put policy over the law. I'm not committing a crime. That means I have a right to be here. Now, if I'm in a restricted area, if I'm cursing people out, I'm being disorderly, that's a crime. You can ask me to leave. But if I'm peacefully exercising my rights, you should come here and protect my rights.
For the service. And then you should, like you said, you require ID to identify him, right?
Say,
So if
Mr.
you-
Chavez, you want to use your restroom, you come over.
Yeah.
I have to ask for your ID, I have to put you in the system.
Sure.
They're not going to allow you to access
Sure.
that?
That's the rule and regulation.
I didn't make the law.
You cannot put that over the FOIA law. I have a right. You know what a human right is? I have a right to submit this in person. I have a right to submit this in person. So why are you not allowing me to submit this in person?
You have a right to do so.
So why are you denying me my
She
right?
just asked you to provide your ID so she can help you out with that.
I have a right to be in
Okay,
public anonymously. I'm here
If you
anonymously.
refuse to provide your ID, she cannot offer the service to you too.
Okay.
That's the policy.
I'm just gonna submit this, and if I don't get it back, this is a legal document that I'm trying to submit. It's the FOIA law, Freedom of Information law.
Where can I find this
I mean, do your own
You're
research.
just saying a lot of words.
Do your
Where can I
research.
find- No, I don't need to do research. You're telling
All right,
me. You know it. Right?
You know what the FOIA law is?
Where can I find? Nope, I don't know it. Where can I find
Google
this
it.
FOIA law?
Google it.
Because you're smart.
Google
Where can I?
FOIA.
Where? What's the website?
FOIL.
It's just FOIA.
Just Google FOIA. It's in every state.
What is it? And what is it?
It's in every state.
But what is it?
A Public Records Act.
Okay.
Right.
And
You
what
have the
does it
same right
entail?
that I have.
And what does it entail?
You have a right to request public records from public entities.
Is he allowed to record here?
Of course, it's public.
Not every public places you can record.
What public place can't you record?
No.
Please say the precinct.
No.
Please say the precinct.
The precinct.
I record in precincts all over New York. You know we took those signs to court, right?
Yeah, and then they suspended them right after that.
Who won the initial injunction? We did, right? Right now, there's one person that can record. One person, right? All right. The court case is not over yet, so we'll see how it ends.
Just saying, as of right now, that's how it stands.
Right now, there's only one person.
You can't record.
That's the purpose of every resident to give up
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to submit this, right? And the onus is on them now. Now they're liable for my public records request, okay? I also have till 4 o'clock to be here in this area. Not back there, not in any restricted areas. 4 o'clock to be here, right? All right. Customer code of conduct. I don't know why you're not explaining to them that they can't deny me my right, regardless of whether I show ID or not. I still have the right to submit that.
Here's the FOIA law. I googled it.
Thaned you so much.
In case you wanted to know, but
Oh,
you're wrong.
of
You're
course,
actually
of
wrong.
course.
I just read that. You're actually wrong.
What am I wrong about?
The
What about
Freedom
that
of
we
Information law.
that we don't have the right to
Freedom
submit
of
it?
Information law says that public officers of the law can provide the right to public access to records maintained by government agencies with certain exemptions. I printed it out for you, baby. You read.
Oh, I thought you was reading it.
I just read you the short version. That's just a whole pamphlet.
All right.
You can take it with you.
I have until 4 o'clock to be here, man. Public officers law provided, Record means any information kept, held, filed, produced, and reproduced by, with, or for the agency. How can we do for use? I would have been left. All I wanted was a copy of that for my records. I came here, I was gathering this stuff. I didn't even speak to nobody. Yeah, just a copy for my records, and then you give it to the Department of Labor. That's it. Wow, I submit. Ma'am, I submitted it already. You guys have 5 business days. You guys have 5 business days to respond. It's not you, ma'am, the Department of Labor. You don't work for the Department of Labor. That was very nice of you to print this out for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really mean that.
Why are you not being nice to me?
I've been trying to be polite this whole time, ma'am.
I asked you for your ID. Mister, you could have just gave me your ID.
I like to remain anonymous in public.
But what I'm saying
submitted
is this
that
will
already.
remain anonymous, sir.
Yeah.
You being in the building is not an anonymous.
It is because it's public, ma'am. I don't have to sign into public places.
You
We
do.
need a record of whoever
Then they could
comes
put
in
Guy
this
Freeman.
building.
They could put
We can't do
they could
that,
put Guy
sir.
Freeman.
That's not how it works.
But to violate my Fourth Amendment, I don't have to
That's
give up
not-
my Fourth Amendment to be
That's
in
not
public.
giving up your
Maybe
Fourth
to
Amendment, though, sweetheart.
well, maybe to receive services, you might need people's information. But
The
just
service
for
that you
me to
wanna
be
receive
here,
is to submit this.
ma'am, just for me to be here, I don't have to get my ID.
You do.
Okay, if you say so. So that means that they could go up to anybody on the sidewalk and say, "Yo, we need your ID."
This is not on the
Because you're in
sidewalk,
public.
sir. This is a public office. This is actually a
This-
government statement.
There's only one difference. That's the sidewalk is traditional and this is limited, which means time, place, and manner. I understand you request an ID to receive services. I'm not receiving services. I'm just submitting
That is a service,
a
sir.
right.
That is the same.
All right, if you say so. You can't deny me that regardless.
I'm
You
not
can't deny.
denying you the service, sir.
All right, I submitted
For
it.
your ID, so I can submit the service.
I understand that, ma'am.
So I can submit your request, sir.
If
But
I-
without your ID, this can't go any further than right here.
I submitted it already, so y'all have 5 business days to respond. That's it. The Department of Labor
They don't,
has 5
sir,
business days.
because
I
you
submitted
didn't-
it. It's on camera. I submitted it.
That's fine.
So-
if they do anything about it or not, that's on you.
All right.
You wanna do it about it?
No, I know. You're telling me. We're saying the same thing.
Exactly. So they
You
got
didn't even
5
want to
business
tell us
days.
your name, sir. You were being very difficult. And I tried to help
Because
you
of
every step
because
the
of what
way.
I do, I don't like retaliation. I record the government for a living, so I don't.
I just want to help you receive your services.
You've been very cordial this whole time, and I appreciate you. It's not. I'm not trying to beef with you. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's it. You already said you didn't give me your permission, so.
Yeah, I did not give you
All right, so.
You want a calendar?
Can I get your cards, please, so I could be on my way? You guys usually stay where there's no crime? I need yours too, sir.
Give me one.
I would have to come close. You guys put police safety over public safety, so I ain't fucking with y'all. How you say this, ma'am?
Castillo.
Okay. Castillo. I've been here way too long just to submit one paper. It's crazy. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You want my business card?
How do you say your last name?
Here you are.
Chan?
Yes, right here.
You know,
Thank you. How do you say that?
Chavez Diaz. You can also go by
Chavez.
Chavez or Diaz.
Chavez Diaz. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Makes sense.
Walking down the street, the avenue of change. Voices rising beat, fist up, no river range. Every step we take, on this path we lead. Power to the people, justice is our creed.
Well,
On the activist
I don't know
avenue,
what to say about the
where
officers.
dreams turn to action true. On the activist
You have to educate
avenue,
them, have to remind
change is
them.
coming through. We stand up tall.
They really was trying to. This is just crazy. I don't even know what to say. I guess I'll see y'all.
The avenue of change. Voices
Take care, bro.
rising beat.
Thanks for being polite. I
Fist up,
appreciate
no
it.
river range. Every step we take, on this path we lead. Power to the people, justice is our
All right, let me know what y'all think in the comments. This was crazy.
where dreams
Until
turn to
next time,
action.
peace.
On the
Love you all.
activist
Subscribe to the
avenue,
Activist Avenue.
change is coming through. We stand up
Later.
tall for every name we call, breaking down the wall. Equality for all, marching side by side. colors of every hue. History can't hide the strength that's running through. Signs up in the air, peaceful crowd, we're strong. Love is what we wear, injustice won't be long. On the activist avenue, where dreams turn to action true. On the activist avenue, change is coming through. We stand up tall for every name we call, breaking down the wall, equality for all. We stand up tall for every name we call, breaking down the wall, equality for all.
Epic drop. We'll teach you all about transparency and the right to record in public. He's not afraid to grab a few snares in government public buildings.